Alrighty. So this is going to be a reading for my Taurus. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast for now until the 25th of this month. And we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. This is going to be more of a look at the events that may transpire and give you a heads up or even help you avoid certain energies if possible. But yeah, we're going to get straight into it. If you're new, subscribe, hit that notification bell, check the description if you want a personal, and let's see what's going on. So Taurus, what are they not expecting to happen that may actually take place during this time frame? What are they not expecting to happen? So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and we also have the Knight of Wands. Okay, interesting. All right. Not Capricorn, excuse me, Taurus. Taurus for now until the 25th. Okay, so we have the waiting game in reverse. Back these up a little bit. We have the triumphant success card, patience and planning, power, and we also have firm foundation in reverse. So let's talk about this. So with these cards coming out, the first thing I'm noticing, this is really going to be a time frame of, like, for my entrepreneurs, let me say this. There may be days where you may have really successful days. Like financially, it may be a dream where you may be getting sales, you know, making $1,500, $2,000 a day. And then other days, it may not be as good. You may have a day where you only make $100 a day. Or 200, whatever it may be. There may be like a weird fluctuation with money during this time frame if you are a business. This may be a sign, sorry guys, this may be a sign that there may be a new business strategy that needs to be implemented, or for 2021, there may be some sort of new sales pitch that you're gonna have to come out with. And that's for my self-employed people there. Another thing I'm seeing, some of you guys, if you have two jobs, you may have a little bit of a difficulty when it comes to balancing that out. So there may be, you know, days where you feel like, okay, I can handle it. I can work both jobs today. I can give, you know, all my energy to this. And then other days you may be feeling not as motivated. You may be feeling like low energy, feeling as if it's a little bit of a struggle. So some of you guys, you may be having to decide whether or not you want to continue to work both jobs. And if you were to actually quit a job, which job that would be. So, again, some of you guys are going to have to make that decision here. Another thing I am seeing, Taurus, again, there may be fluctuations in personal health. So if you are somebody who does naturally have health issues, whatever they may be, make sure during this time frame that you have more of a balanced diet, because you may notice certain health issues starting to flare up if you're not careful of your eating habits, and also your sleep schedule as well. That's another thing I'm seeing. Another thing, some of you guys may be spending way more money than you're supposed to during this time frame. What I will say is be very cautious of your spending habits and making sure that you're thinking about the long term when it comes to where you're putting money, how you're spending money, and exactly what is eating up your money as well. Yeah, some of you guys also, there's going to be a moment of really wondering why financially you don't feel secure enough, especially if you're somebody who has an okay job, you have some resources coming in, but you could be feeling as if every time you get a little bit of money, you got to spend it, or you just having issues there. Another thing I'm kind of looking at too, you guys are really going to also be looking at your relationships with people. This is like looking at the reciprocation aspect. So there may be an issue with the person who you're dating, and you giving them all your energy and time, and reaching out, trying to call them, and they may not be matching your energy. So you may be, taking a look at that during this time frame and realizing that you may be working a little too hard to keep a connection together than somebody else is, and somebody may be showing less of an urge, or not even urge. It's basically making it seem like this connection is not as important to them as it may be to you. There you go. So yeah, you may have a conversation with somebody about their reciprocation issues. And some of you guys also, there may be somebody who you're romantically interested in, but financially, they may not be somebody who has it all together. And you may be noticing that financially, you would have to kind of pick up their end of the deal to even be with them, for some of you. Now looking into this further, you guys are also going to be finally not waiting on something to come to fruition anymore. This could be waiting for somebody to manifest back into your life. This could be an ex who you broke up with, and with you guys splitting up, this may have been traumatic. This may have been something you didn't want to actually end, but it did. And you could be realizing that, hey, I'm not waiting up on this person anymore. They cheated on me. They lied to me. It didn't work out, whatever the circumstance may be. And you're just tired of waiting, especially when it comes to your happiness. It may be in jeopardy due to the fact that you are waiting for somebody to decide to show up back in your life. Others of you, this waiting that you're no longer going to be doing is no longer waiting for somebody to commit to you. So on the other hand, some of you guys may have been waiting for somebody to finally, take that leap of faith and build a relationship with you. But they may be so hesitant. They may have been having you waiting for multiple months. For some of you guys, for like years at this point. And you could just be feeling like you've wasted your time and that you're tired of waiting. Okay? And this is, like I said, this no longer waiting energy is triggered by you finally seeing things the way that they are. Instead of just looking at things from a optimistic standpoint or just off of what people say, some of you guys are actually going to be looking at people's actions and how they're moving with you as well. Also during this time frame, you guys are going to be coming up with some sort of plan here. Some of you guys have been wanting to get into entrepreneurship for a minute, but you may have not had a real solid plan or a sense of direction or even a sense of knowing what field to go into in terms of that. And during this time frame, some of you guys could be getting an idea, a brilliant idea that comes to you that gives you some sort of clarity on exactly which direction you should move in with that. Whether this is real estate, whatever it may be. But there's going to be some sort of clarity coming through. Some of you guys are going to be planning also some things that you want to do in 2021, kind of writing things down, and jotting things down and, really analyzing your options as well. I also see you guys taking control over how you respond to things. You may have certain people who are expecting certain reactions from you, expecting you to go off and do this or do that, or they almost want you to, especially if there's like romantic people who want to know that, hey, you still care about them. So they may be doing certain things to make you overly emotional just to even see if you still care. And this could even be an ex. It really doesn't matter in terms of like who this person is. But I see you guys taking your power back during this time frame and how you respond to certain things or what you give your energy to. And like I said, there's going to be some reevaluating moments and really trying to recalibrate what your situation looks like as a whole. But this is what I see. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope I put things in perspective. If you did enjoy this, you guys already know what you have to do. Thumbs the video up, subscribe, all that. Check out the description if you want a personal. It's always listed there. It always will be. And thank you guys so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. I love each and every one of you, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye.